Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Slow English channel, where we speak English slowly, clearly, and naturally, so you can feel calm, confident, and ready to speak with us. I'm Daisy from London.
And I'm Peter, joining from sunny Sydney. Today's topic is one that almost every English learner struggles with at some point: listening. We'll help you understand why English listening feels so difficult and how to finally fix it.
That's right. If you've ever thought, I can read English, I can understand when it's slow, but when people talk fast, I just freeze. This episode is for you.
Exactly. We're going to take you on a calm, step-by-step journey to build your listening confidence, not with tricks, but with real understanding and good habits.
Let's start with the truth. Listening is not just hearing words. It's understanding meaning, tone, rhythm, emotion, and connection.
Yes. When you listen to native English speakers, you're not only hearing vocabulary, you're also hearing music, the melody of the language.
I love that word melody because English really does have rhythm. For example, when someone says, "What you doing?" instead of "What are you doing?" the sounds blend together. It's not that you don't know the words. It's that your ear isn't used to hearing them connected.
Exactly. English speakers link, reduce, and drop sounds all the time. So if you only learn dictionary English, you'll get confused in real conversation.
And there's another reason. Your brain needs time. When you listen, your mind has to decode sounds, connect them to words, and understand the meaning, all in seconds. That's a lot of work.
But here's the good news. It's a skill, not a gift. You can train it, step by step, just like learning to play piano or ride a bike. Let's be honest, Daisy. Most learners spend years listening to English, but still don't understand much. Why?
Because they listen the wrong way. They think if they just listen more, one day everything will magically make sense. But listening without focus is like reading a book with your eyes closed.
Yes. I call that background English. You play a podcast while washing dishes, scrolling your phone, thinking of dinner. Your ears are open, but your brain is asleep.
Right. Passive listening helps you get familiar with the sound, but it doesn't make you understand. What helps is active listening, when you give your full attention to the sound, pause, repeat, shadow, and ask yourself questions like, what emotion did that speaker have? Why did they stress that word? What do I think they'll say next?
Exactly. Another big reason people get stuck is translation. They still try to understand every sentence by translating it into their first language.
Yes, and that makes listening painfully slow. You can't translate and understand at the same time. Your brain gets overloaded.
So to move forward, you need to think in English, or at least react in English. When you hear good morning, your brain should think good morning, not buay sang tot lang.
And that comes with practice, not pressure. You train your ears to hear patterns, not individual words.
Let's share something practical now. The 5 listening habits that can truly change the way you learn.
Habit 1. Listen to what you love. Choose content that you enjoy. Don't start with complicated news or fast movies. Start with topics that make you smile. Short stories, YouTube lessons, podcasts, or even children's shows.
If you love cooking, listen to English cooking videos. If you love travel, watch slow vlogs. When your heart is interested, your brain listens more carefully.
Habit 2. Shadow short sentences. Shadowing means listening and repeating almost at the same time. But many people make a mistake. They choose material that's too long or too fast.
Yes. Start with just one sentence. Listen 3 times. First, just listen. Second, repeat slowly, focusing on rhythm. Third, say it again naturally, with feeling.
It's okay if you sound different from the speaker. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. You're training your mouth and ears to work together.
Habit 3. Use pause and predict.
When you listen to a story, pause sometimes and ask, "What do I think comes next?"
Like watching a movie trailer, your brain gets curious, alert. Prediction makes you active instead of passive. Then when you play again, your ears are ready to compare.
Habit 4. Listen many times, but with new goals.
Most people think listening once is enough. But listening is like peeling an onion. Every time you listen, you find something new.
The first time, listen for general meaning. The second, listen for key words. The third, focus on pronunciation and rhythm. The fourth, copy the tone.
By the 5th time, it feels familiar, and that's when confidence begins.
Habit 5. Relax while you listen.
This one's my favorite, because stress is the biggest enemy of understanding. When you're anxious, your brain shuts down.
True. If you miss a word, don't panic. Keep listening. Native speakers miss words too. We just fill in the meaning.
Listening well doesn't mean catching every word. It means catching the message. And when you relax, your brain connects faster.
Let's show an example. I'll say a simple line slowly, and Peter will shadow me. Every morning, I listen to a short English story.
Every morning, I listen to a short English story.
Now, let's say it again a little faster.
Every morning, I listen to a short English story.
That's it. Notice the flow. Not robotic, not perfect, but connected.
Exactly. When you shadow this way, you're not just copying sounds, you're feeling the language.
And that's what builds natural understanding. When you feel the rhythm, you stop needing to translate.
Here's another practical method. I call it listen and label. Pick a short clip, maybe 30 seconds. Listen once and note the emotion. Happy, sad, serious, funny. Then listen again and write 1 or 2 key words that capture the message.
It's not about writing a transcript. It's about training your brain to identify meaning quickly. After a few weeks, you'll notice you understand faster, even without subtitles.
Listening every day doesn't have to be boring. Make it part of your life, like music in the background of your morning.
Yes, you can set a 15-minute habit. 5 minutes of slow English podcast, like ours, 5 minutes of repeating sentences, and 5 minutes of just relaxing and enjoying the sound.
That's only 15 minutes. But if you do it daily for 1 month, your brain starts thinking in English naturally.
And remember, it's okay to feel lost at first. Everyone does. When you were a child, you didn't understand your parents right away, right? You listened, and slowly your brain learned patterns.
The same thing happens with English. Be patient with your ears. They're learning a new kind of music.
Before we finish, I want to remind you of something important. You don't need to understand everything to be a good listener. You just need to stay curious and kind to yourself.
Yes, listening is not a test. It's connection. Every time you listen, you're opening a window to another world.
You don't need to understand everything to be a good listener. You just need to stay curious and kind to yourself.
Yes, listening is not a test. It's connection. Every time you listen, you're opening a window to another world.
And if you keep going, one day you'll realize you're not learning English anymore. You're living it.
Beautifully said. Thank you all for listening today. If you enjoyed this slow, calm conversation, please subscribe to Slow English channel for more gentle English lessons like this.
We believe learning English should never feel stressful. It should feel peaceful, like a warm conversation with friends.
See you in the next episode. Take care and keep listening.